Hey, what is going on, you tax evading turtway? We got a pretty interesting deck to take a look at today. Before we jump into it though, big shout out to TCG Evolutions sponsoring me here on the channel with the content and as a competitor. They got the highest quality premium accessories in the Pokemon TCG space. It's not even close. They got dice, damage counters, V-star markers, ability markers, you name it, they got it. Check them out, tcevolutions.com. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So this deck really is trying to take the two most impactful cards from the two most recent sets, the Dusknoir and the Ogerpon. I want to give a quick shout out to Whoa. Not quite sure how to pronounce this, but they went 8-0 in the biggest tournament, the biggest online tournament that we've had post Shrouded Fables. It was a 2-day tournament. In day one, they went 8-0 with this deck. They fell a little flat in day two, but that's where I got the original idea from. So I want to give them their props, of course. Shout out to them for being the originators of the build. Like I said, we're taking the two most impactful cards from the last two sets, or the current set and the last set. Most impactful card by far from Shrouded Fable is the Dusknoir Dusclops line. And last set, Twilight Masquerade, you could have made an initial argument that it was probably Monkey Dory, especially with its impact on the Gardevoir deck. But I think now that things have been fleshed out a little bit more, we've seen Regidrago pop up. Raging Bolt obviously utilizes Ogerpon as well. I think Ogerpon is by far the most impactful card from Twilight Masquerade. So this deck really is two most impactful cards from this set and the previous set put together, and this is what we get to. So the main energy acceleration, the main engine of the deck is the Ogerpon with the Teal Dance. We actually don't attack very much with Ogerpon though, so it just kind of enables the rest of our attackers here. And the main attacker in the deck is actually Weirdeer V with the Frontier ability. When it goes from the bench to the active, you can take all the energy from anywhere on your board and put it on the Weirdeer, and then the Weirdeer does 40 damage for each energy attached to it for 3 colorless energy. So we can hit for pretty big numbers. I think the most I've hit for is like 380 damage or something like that. I don't know, some pretty big number. Actually, it wouldn't be 300, it's like 420. No way, it could be 380. The other attacker that we got in here for the early game, it's okay in the mid game as well, is the Iron Leaves EX. Its ability says when you play it from your hand onto your bench, you can take a bunch of energy from anywhere on your board and put them on the Iron Leaves, then put the Iron Leaves in your active. So similar abilities. They don't quite activate the same, but there are ways for us to utilize the energy that gets accelerated into play from the Ogerpon's Teal Dance ability. So the Ogerpon gets the energy in play, and then the Weirdeer and the Iron Leaves utilize that energy to pull off big attacks. The Iron Leaves is specifically pretty good right now because there's a lot of Mew EX and Squawkabilly running around. And for 4 energy, Weirdeer hits for 160 damage, which comes up a little bit short on Luminion and Mew. It still gets a KO on the Squawkabilly. So we need to have 5 energy on that to get a knockout on those Pokemon, whereas the Iron Leaves only needs 3, so it's a little bit more energy efficient to get those big 2 prize knockouts. They're not big Pokemon, but the 2 prize knockout is a big deal. So the Iron Leaves is a little bit more efficient, and in the early game, it can be a little bit easier to get into the active and need less energy to even take knockouts on stuff like a Charmander or something like that. If we don't get like our Beach Court to retreat into the Weirdeer, then we can use the Iron Leaves ability to put it in the active, because the Weirdeer's ability doesn't actually push itself to the active. We need to get it into the active, and then its ability activates. So if we have like, I don't know, 4 energy in play, we might have to hard retreat the Ogerpon to get to the Weirdeer, but if we just play the Iron Leaves from the hand, we don't lose that energy by hard retreating the Ogerpon. Speaking of retreating, we do have 2 Beach Court in here to minimize the energy that we lose by getting into our Weirdeer. So we like set up a bunch of Ogerpons, we push our Ogerpon to the active, or there's an Ogerpon in the active, then we retreat the Ogerpon for free with the Beach Court into the Weirdeer, so we don't have to lose that energy for the retreat cost, so that way our next Weirdeer has an extra energy to work with. Now, where does Dusknoir get involved in all of this? Well, I've been talking a lot recently about 2 prize decks abusing Dusknoir, not for the combo factor, the way Charizard and Dragapult do, but for the prize advantage factor. If you watched my video recently on Raging Bolt, this is basically the exact same concept in this deck, the 2-1-1 Dusknoir line. We play 2 Duskull because we just need to find it really aggressively. And I would play a 5th Nest Ball if I could, but you can't because that'd be cheating. So instead, we went with a 2nd Duskull. So we just like find it faster, basically. So 2 Duskull, 1 Dusclops, 1 Dusknoir. We basically never put the 2nd Duskull in play. It's just there so we find it faster. And it reduces our odds of prizing it because pretty much every single game we want to set up the Duskull. So we make our Duskull into a Dusclops by evolving it or evolve it into the Dusknoir. We also play 1 Rare Candy so we can Rare Candy the Duskull to the Dusknoir. And then we knock it out. We give our opponent a prize card, but it doesn't actually affect the prize exchange because we only have 2 prize Pokemon in play. Don't leave your Iron Bundle on the bench for them to go after. So basically at that point, our opponent can't take advantage of the fact that they're on odd prize cards. Like if they're on 6 prize cards and we knock out our Dusclops, then they're on 5, but they still have to knock out 3 2-prize Pokemon basically. But then we get that damage from the Duskull or the Dusknoir to make our KOs easier, and it means they drew a prize card, which means now we can Iono them lower faster. Something like Roxanne could also be a consideration for that as well, because we can get them to 3 prize cards sooner. Like they could KO the first 2 prize Pokemon, and then we pop Duskull or Dusknoir, and then we play a Roxanne immediately on like turn 2. That's pretty good. So that'd be something to experiment around with a little bit, probably. So those are the attackers. That's the reason we play the Dusknoir. That's how we take advantage of the Ogerpon. Support Pokemon, the Pheasantipity, the Mew EX, of course. I don't have a Squawkabilly in here right now because I just don't like the fact that it takes up a bench space. Most games, almost all games, we want at least 3 Ogerpon, and then there's a decent amount of games where we want 4 Ogerpon in play. And that's why we play the Heavy Ball, to make sure we can aggressively do that. So because of that, I actually had 2 Heavy Ball in here at one point, but I did end up cutting one for, I believe, the second Duskull. I don't even remember where I was at. So because of that, I just never want to put Squawkabilly in play. So I'd rather just play more cards that'll let us get aggressively through our deck and find our good cards, which are the Ogerpons, which are the Nest Balls, which are the Earthen Vessels. So we play Trekking Shoes. So we effectively play less cards in our deck, which means we're more often going to see our good cards more often. Iron Bundle is just broken, so we have that in here, of course. For the supporters, the original build that Woe played in the Doom tournament was a Arven build, and I tried that out for a little bit, but it just felt kind of slow. I was like, I just need more cards. Even if I can't guarantee that one of item card, I just need to see more. So I went with the research build. I've been loving the research build lately because we just see so much more and get so much more energy in play, which really is what we need to do. You need to get a lot of energy in play in this deck. So 4 research, 2 bosses orders. We need some Gust effects, 2 Iono as well. A little bit of disruption, comeback potential there. For the Pokemon search, 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball. I would play more Nest Balls. I don't know if I'd play more Ultra Balls. I tried Bug Catching Set for a time. It was just such an inefficient card. The Trekking Shoes felt better. Basically, I didn't have Trekking Shoes in here. I think I had like 1 more Iono, and then I also had the Bug Catching Sets, and the Bug Catching Sets felt okay. Yeah, the Bug Catching Sets felt okay, but overall, it was just like, I just want to get through my deck faster. The Trekking Shoes feel better. 4 Earthen Vessel. Of course, the Bug Catching Set can also find energy, which is pretty decent, but 2 Night Treasure. We are drawing through our deck pretty aggressively with researches and stuff, so recovering our Pokemon or energy, really, really nice. And with that, 2 Superior Energy Retrieval as well. Went up to 3. I never tried going down to 1. 2 feels really, really comfortable, though, so I really like the 2. Heavy Ball, like I mentioned, we just got a lot of good Pokemon that we don't want to prize. Decent amount of one-ofs. Even like the Weird Air, prizing a Weird Air would be pretty bad, so... Prime Catcher, we're an aggressive deck. This makes the most sense to me. I guess you could make an argument for like an unfair stamp, maybe, but yeah, Prime Catcher is just too good. Rare Candy, sometimes we can't find the Dusclops soon enough, but we still want to be able to get to the Dusknoir, so the Rare Candy can kind of help us skip a turn moving forward in games. And then Forest Heelstone. We are a V Pokemon attacking deck with the Weird Ear, so why would you not play a Forest Heelstone? 12 Grass Energy right now. I wouldn't mind some more, to be honest, but so far it's felt pretty smooth. Once I cut a couple grass to include the 4 Trekking Shoes, I haven't really been missing energy too much. The deck definitely feels like it has enough energy. The problem is just getting to the energy. Like if we can't find Earthen Vessels early on enough, or if we can't find a Superior Energy Retrieval towards the late game, then we can get in trouble. But there generally seems to be a pretty decent flow back and forth with the current count of 12 to 4. And then the 2 Beach Court, like I mentioned, we want to play some kind of pivot card so that way when we get into our Weird Ear, we're not burning energy to get there. We don't want to have to hard retreat an Ogerpon to get there. And of course, we do have Mew EX, but we're not going to open Mew EX every single game, or we might not have it in play by turn 2 because our bench might look like Duskull, Weird Ear, Triple Ogerpon, and I don't know, Quad Ogerpon even maybe. Or the Iron Leaves alongside a Weird Ear, or maybe Pheasantipity was benched to avoid it being researched away. Yeah, we just don't always have bench space for Mew immediately, and then we don't always have room to get it into the active, or we can't always get into the active immediately as well. So some kind of pivot card has been super, super clutch in the Beach Courts. Conserving that 1 of extra energy, you never know when it's going to make a big difference in the long run with back-to-back Weird Ear attacks, especially up against matchups like Raging Bolt, which... Speaking of that, one other attacker that was included in the original build that I don't have in here now, but would definitely make a big difference in the Weird Ear matchup. I don't know how many other matchups would actually make a big difference in, or not the Weird Ear matchup, the Raging Bolt matchup would be an Ursaluna. I don't have an Ursaluna in here right now. Tried it out initially for a couple games, never really used it. Then I started going up against Raging Bolt a little bit more, and I can definitely understand the value of it in the Raging Bolt matchup. Besides the Raging Bolt matchup, though, I'm not convinced it actually is that good, but definitely another thing that is worth trying out. And that's it. That's the 60 for right now. The 2 most impactful cards in the game in the same deck, and trying to abuse them as much as possible. Let's get into some action. I'll show you all how it runs. I don't even know what I'm hoping for here, to be honest. We'll just see what we get. Another one. Let's see. I mean, I have the Force Hailstone in hand, so I feel like this should go get a Weird Ear, right? That feels weird. I think I should just go get another Ogerpon, actually. I take it back. You should just draw more cards with Ogerpons. And I'll have 2 cards to work with the next Forced. Or Earthen Vessel, excuse me. Ooh, geez. Alright, yeah, we can go, like, draw top deck, Earthen Vessel away this or the top deck. Accelerate some more energy, go from there. Yeah, this deck is all just about building up energy in play. Is there anything better to... Okay, is there a card in the format that can better utilize just Ogerpons accelerating energy to themselves? I'm trying to, like, fully grasp what this deck is supposed to be. Nothing does that better than Weird Ear, right? Like, Weird Ear is the card that takes advantage of this the best, right? Like, just like Ogerpons putting energy on themselves. Thornton? Yeah, but Thornton's, like, awkward. Bolt is king in that, I think. Okay, Bolt is good. All right, besides Bolt, then. Let's go besides Bolt. Because even then, Bolt doesn't do it. Like, okay, so I'm talking about 4 Ogerpon in play, accelerating energy to themselves. What can abuse that the best? Like, that specific 3 to 4. Because even Bolt, that's, like, too much, right? Bolt doesn't even want that many Ogerpons in play. But does anything abuse that better? Scroll EX. But it can't abuse all the energy, the constant energy that Ogerpons are accelerating, right? Lissy, I guess. But not really. Lissy just moves the energy to something else. So it's the something else that would be the big difference maker. But at that point, you play E-Switch. That's where all the E-Switch deck comes from. E-Switch decks come from. There's no other Pokemon that can bring all the energy together and utilize it the way Weird Ear can, right? I can only think on Thornton to change the Ogerpon to something else. Yeah, but that's like a whole nother step. Weird Ear just does it by being a Pokemon, which is kind of cool, right? I think it's weirder than Iron Leaves. Yeah, I think it might be it, right? Iron Leaves with Penny. I mean, Penny doesn't need to get involved. It's just the Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves, you don't need to add Penny. It's just Iron Leaves, yes. All right, yeah. So this is just an Ogerpon Weird Ear deck. At its core, it is Ogerpon Weird Ear. I'm trying to, like, understand what we're playing, basically, if that makes sense. But that is what we're playing. We're playing an Ogerpon Weird Ear deck that abuses Dusknoir for the prize trade. Okay. There's no Radiant Pokemon in here. Should there be a Radiant Pokemon in here? What Radiant Pokemon will we play? If we were to include a Radiant Pokemon in here, which one would it be? I don't know if there is anything, right? Let me know if you think of anything in chat, though. Iono is interesting. I could just Ultra Ball away Vessel Iono. Iono gives them less cards. Like, my plan could be Iron Leaves KO this, right? Yeah, so I could go... Ultra Ball these two. The Weird Ear. Throw it down. Throw this down. Iono. See what we get. I mean, KO in the active seems okay here. It's not exactly what I want. Some good Mons prized here. I think Ogerpon's going to be the best of them, though. Let's see. I don't even know if I want... So am I just E-switching active knockout? I think I am, right? Just this here. EXP share here. Pop. Oh, no. I should play this to grab Duskull. Duskull's important to try and set up as soon as possible. And then knockout, sure. Honestly, the E-switches don't even seem good. The E-switches in this deck just seem bad. Okay, Okay, yeah, I'm cooking hard with this one now. I'm like super going through everything. I think we do just want to be playing researches. I just want to see more cards. We're not seeing enough cards with the current build. The deck should definitely be a 4 research deck. 4 research, 4 Iono. We should probably play 2 Night Stretcher. 1/1 Dusknoir, 2 Night Stretcher. We should still probably play the Red Candy because we have 4 Sealstone. We should probably go up to 2/4 Sealstone. Honestly, whoever... The Guru would be cool to add into here. I just don't think we have the bench space for it. Because we have to Pheasantipity too often, right? Well, Pheasantipity is like the one thing we always want in play. To be able to like build out towards closing out the game. I mean, the Arvins are nice, but they're just like... We just don't see enough cards, right? We just don't see enough cards for what we want to do. Yeah, we need to build this deck like way more aggressively. But we can do that. We can do that. I want more Pokemon Search, to be honest. Honestly, maybe instead of Earthen Vessels, we might play bug catching sets because we're going to play such a high grass energy count that it's going to hit grass energy, but it's not going to guarantee to hit 2 all the time. But more like getting like double, triple Ogerpon in play turn 1 is just super important, I feel like. Dusclops freezes spot once used. This is true, yeah. Is it better there is to EXP share the one with the energy so you can have an easier time corresponding to a charge or KO? Maybe. I don't really think about it too hard in the moment, to be honest. You need to see more of everything. Yeah, I feel like we just need to see more of everything. I like the idea of this deck. It's super cool. If we don't play Arvin, EXP share are probably just bad, and we should just play more grass energy. Because like in this situation, we missed out on energy attachment for turn, which like theoretically the EXP share takes care of. But if we don't draw EXP share early, then we just get no value out of it, and it's always better for it to have better energy when we do eventually draw into it. So stuff like EXP share is probably too slow in a deck like this. Well, Bravery Charm? I don't know. I don't know if the extra HP matters. We're also going to cut the Arvins, so. And if we are going to cut Arvins, then instead of rescue boards, it probably could be... Instead of rescue boards, we probably could play like 2 Beach Court or something, right? That's my answer for Cornerstone. Just punch him with Mew. Like, this seems like a pretty easy dub at this point, to be honest. I think we're going to win this one for sure. I mean, I don't like my hand, though. I don't like my hand. I wish I had a research. I wish this was a research or something. What up, Azul? Is there an optimal stadium for Miraidon decks? I mean, it depends on the build a little bit, I guess. But, like, the best stadium overall seems like Town Store. Oh, I guess I can get them with Iron Leaves this turn, potentially, though. The problem is that... What is the problem here? Yeah, I would like to Iron Leaves them here because I don't want to lose Ogerpons. Ogerpons are just broken. I don't want to lose Ogerpons. Ogerpons are kind of insane. Beach Court? Oh, in Miraidon? No, it's just a bad Town Store. So I go Retrieval. I can get rid of Boss and Weird Ear here, I guess. How many energy are in the discard pile? There's like 4, right? 3? Good enough. Yeah, sure. Or hang on, maybe I should have... Would it be you? Because they do play... Oh, no, actually, Charizard sometimes doesn't play Vacuum anymore, actually. Some of them have cut the vacuums. We'll see, we'll see. Probably want the Dippity for 3. I was going to go get another Ogerpon there, but the Dippity for 3 is probably just too important. Kind of cooking. Should I show down the Iron Leaves? I've used both abilities. Let's go Iron Leaves knockout. I could go get another Ogerpon. Oh, I have my Dusknoir in the discard. Oh, wait, I can go... Should I go... Wait, hold on. Maybe we should just do this. Hey, this is kind of funny. But they want to use Radzard anyways, right? But I should get this play out of the way, it almost feels like. It's going to be harder to set up the longer I wait. This gives me another card to work with, I guess. Go bonk. Yeah, it gives me one more card to work with as well, I guess. Yeah, Mew's good. So I can go attach Iron Leaves. Yes, and I want to get 1, 2. Actually, can I put that back? No, 3. That's fine. And then bench Mew, attach EXP share just here, just make them the same, I guess. And then bonk. But the EXP shares here, well, the EXP shares actually in this situation actually are getting value. That's actually interesting. They do get value here. We should try it with just no EXP shares though. The question would just be at this point, can I even load up to the point where I could 1 KO Pidgeot if they get the Lumineon out of play? If they go like Radzard, Turo, if they go Radzard, Turo, knockout, can I get this thing big enough to actually knock out the Pidgeot is the question. I think I could probably get there, right? It seems possible. But this deck needs to be playing more energy. We need to be playing a lot more energy. We need to be playing more. We need more. And I think I'm gonna go like 14 grass and then bug catching sets as well. Like theoretically in this situation, I don't even want Weird Ear on my bench. It just kind of is. Yeah, theoretically in this situation, I don't even want Weird Ear here. I want another Ogerpon here that's been accelerating energy in play. Ideally. Why'd I go with the leaves bonking over the ogre bonking? Because I don't want to lose an ogre. It's Teal Dance. It accelerates energy, draws cards. This one has an EXP share. You had Weird Ear mostly for the Forest Seal Stone, no? Yeah, in this situation I did, yeah. Because I like drew into the Forest Seal Stone early. So I kept it. Why'd they recover Charmanders there? It doesn't make any sense. What does that even do for them? Does that even do anything? I think that doesn't even do anything. Can we ever play this is like a deck actually where like if we use Squawkabilly early, I would want Scoop Up Cyclone, right? I guess we just ideally don't have to Squawkabilly. I mean, I could build the deck with the idea of just I could cut Squawkabilly and we could just try and not have Squawkabilly in here, I guess. But we're probably gonna have to play Squawkabilly. Unfair. That's fine. They still have Quick Search, so another Ogerpon is good. But we need the energy for him. This could even be a deck where we play more Superiors to be. I don't know. There's like a balance of like Energy Search and Superiors. Maybe we should just play Vessels because it guarantees the energy, but then also like having more outs to finding Ogerpons off of something like Bug Catching, so that would be really, really nice to be honest. All right, see, this is like weird too now. Well, no, Luminion is still in play, so all I need is a Gust here at this point. It's not that weird, actually. Sheesh, there's no way this is their play. I mean, my play might be draw pass here, so. My only way to activate this Weird Ear at this point is actually with Prime. Sorry, we retained all of our draw power. That's the important part. Okay, Ultra Ball. Just pass. I don't have anything else, right? Pass. I forgot we had Ursaluna. I might cut Ursaluna from here as well. We might just not need it. I should probably cut it initially. When we go back. Yeah, just try and thin out the deck a little bit more. We're trying to get more aggressive. I just want Ogerpons. That's literally the only thing I want is Ogerpons. More Ogerpons. How do we get more Ogerpons in this deck is the question. All right, there's their Radzard. Yeah, all we need is Ursaluna plus Gus. So I think we're in a pretty good spot here. So this might be this maybe should be a quad superior deck, to be honest. We also need a lot of ways to get the energy out of the deck, and then we can use the superiors to put them into play. Maybe Mew's not that good in here. No, because when we can create a board set around it where we have the extra potential draw power, it's definitely worth it, right? Yeah. Do you see the Quad Luna deck? Quad Luna Dusks plus Penny deck? No, I haven't seen that, no. Are they just gonna pass again? Well, they still have Quick Search. I assume they can Quick Search for an energy, right? You gotta swing, right? I mean, doing nothing doesn't make any sense. I gotta do something at some point. My deck still has 7 grass energy in it at this point. Like, there's so much grass. Yeah, we need more ways to get the energy out of the deck. Whether that be Vessel or Bug Catching Set. We're gonna try Bug Catching Set. And then also we still want like a pretty heavy superior energy retrieval count as well, though, I think. We'll see. Okay, I was like, I assume they have the energy here. Like, this is really weird how they're playing it, though. All right, so we need Gust. Gust is our win con. We can use this thing to just KO this. So all we need is a Gust here. We're seeing a lot of cards as well. So Mew up, put the board here. Let's see what we got. Board here, draw one with Mew. Nice. Boppin'. I was saying I want to go research instead, right? So we want to try research. Okay, we got the Dusknoir, which is good. We also have the turn 2 Dusclops already ready to go. Dude, it's just always Raging Bolt. It's literally just always Raging Bolt. We need some Ogerpon chaining here, though, because my hand kind of sucks. Dude, my hand just always sucks, to be honest. Every time we open up with a hand with this deck, it's like, this hand kind of sucks. I don't want to choose second with this. This matchup, I like almost like want to go first. I just have to hope they only get like a turn. They whiff the turn one knockout, or they only get like a small KO. Shame. I don't want to like run out of energy, but I'm gonna get aggressive here. All right, come on, Ogerpon one time. I see an Ogerpon. It's not Ogerpon. That's Iron Bundle. All right. Never another Ogerpon. Oh wait, we are down to 1 heavy ball now. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it should just like flip the coin. It should flip the coin and just be like, you won the coin flip. Choose first or second. You won the coin flip. Choose and we'll be picking first or second. And if you mulligan, just tell you that you mulliganed. Yeah, just tell you that you mulliganed. Just like remove all these, like, just get me into the game, man. Takes too long to play a game of Pokemon on PTCG Live. No. I mean, we just lose if they KO this, I think. I mean, we can beat them with Iono. I guess we can make like a comeback. Pretty bad if they KO us, though. Pretty bad. Chill. One thing that is annoying is that the going first animation just flashes that I don't see it and don't know if who's going first. You can just check the log. The log tells you. I'm already dead. What the fuck? Oh, they already play Sada? I guess I just missed it when they played Sada. I mean, I don't know. What do I even do here? Just lose? Concede? No, we can win with Iono still. It's still possible to win through Iono. Okay. So I'm going to go prime up the Billy. The goal is to KO this with Iron Leaves this turn. No energy. But hold up. I can choose first. Yes. Nest Ball. Dippity. Bench Ogerpon. Use Dippity. I didn't need a bench Ogerpon yet. Okay, hold up. No. I need energy. Somehow I drew no energy in all of this. So I go Ogre Pawn, Forest, or Alchemy. Here, away 2 of these. Back the squad. All right, maybe this is winnable. Maybe we can make this happen. Go dance again. Stay dancing. Push the ball away. This and this. Grab the iron leaves. Then I gotta pop this so I can accelerate another engine to play. So I guess just put it on one of the Raging Bolts. This also means I'll ion them to 1 next turn if they KO my active. Which I guess is like kind of a plus, right? It is like a plus. Something we want to do. Cooking. Not done yet. This involved me using my prime though, right? Yeah. All right. It's winnable. We do need that. It is going to come down to the Iono to 1 though, unfortunately. All right, it's good prize cards. We have the Iono, so maybe make it work. Accelerate 3 to Ogre Pawns. We'll find another energy in that. Maybe get another Ogre Pawn and accelerate 4. Massive Weird Ear, knockout Iono to 1. And they have to expel. They can maybe retain 1 energy in play. They'll maybe be able to retain 1 energy in play. I guess the big thing is just gonna be like, can they just like, will they just have Dippity anyways in play to work with? Maybe we also have to like hope that their Dippity is like prized then, or they don't play it, or Mew-EX if they play one or the other of those. Because that's what we're scared of is those cards. Okay, we got the Peach card to bump that. That's good. Okay, I'm not done yet though. Hold up. They keep going. They keep going. Is this S rank? This is S plus rank. Super ultra mega rank. Okay, that's it. Chillin'. Knockout. No Fizz and Dippity. That's fine. Just no Dippity 1 time. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance. Super ultra omega. Yeah. Super ultra omega giga rank. All right. I mean, I don't know, to 1 here seems pretty good, to be honest. I mean, they can make some, they can obviously like make it happen, but seems all right. I actually don't know where my last Ogre Pawn is. Is it prized? Oh, it's in the discard pile. Am I out of stretchers? I'm not out of stretchers. Okay. I could end up pushing up like a 1 prizer as well here, so I gotta like prep for that. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, I need the last one though. Oh, hold up. I actually need the last Ogre Pawn. The stretchers are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I am short a. I used all these steel dances, right? Okay. Flip the script. There's a stretcher. Okay, stretcher. Got kind of scary there. We probably should just play the Ursaluna, to be honest. Yeah. Put that down. Ultra Ball away. I guess it's more like I had 1 in Iona than a research. I probably just want boss. Oh. That's not good. I do have a boss prized. Each court. I don't know. Alright. Did it. Can we win? The end to 1 with a 34 card deck. Also, I guess Ursaluna has... No, I guess the more HP of Ursaluna doesn't matter in the situation. Unless we like played like a Bravery Charm. Dude, everything is laggy. What the heck? Dude, what did they do in the recent update that is making every little like interaction like that super laggy? What did they do? They messed up the game somehow. I don't know what they did, but they did something. It was not like this. It was not like this before. They aggressively sent up the Raging Bolt. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, here we go. I don't think they realized I put Beach Court in play, to be honest. There's just no way setting up Raging Bolt there is correct. Because you could like theoretically retreat this into Greninja, which they still have, or Sandy Shocks. I assume they play some kind of one prize Pokemon. I don't know which one, but... Oh my gosh. Oh, those rats, bro. Not like this. I was like, all right, we got it. Unlucky. It's all right. We'll get him next time. That was a close one. Wait, what did we whiff on? Our early game was just a little bit slow, right? They're probably playing Raging Bolt. Probably. I want to be able to retreat to a Duskull here. We prized a Teal Mask because they chose second, right? Like, why would you choose second? There's no reason to choose second unless you're playing Raging Bolt, right? Not that I can think of anyways. We'll see though. When the coin flip decided to go second, yeah. So it's probably Raging Bolt. No Rod in case you... I play 2 Stretcher, 2 Night Stretcher. Stretcher's definitely more important because of just aggressively recovering the cards like on that turn is more important than like having to go find them again. Or is that probably that much better is what I meant to say. What I mean. The biggest thing with this thing with Squawkabilly, to be honest, the more I think about it, is like we just never want Squawkabilly on our bench. Like Squawkabilly on our bench is so bad. It's just so bad to ever have Squawkabilly. Oh, you know what we need in this deck? We're missing the boy. We should definitely play Iron Bundle in here. All right, we gotta hold up. I apologize deeply to my fellow bundle believers. I was lost in my ways. This is tough though to come back from too. Like if they go attack with this thing KO, how much does it do again? 90? Yeah, we die. I mean, if they whiff the KO here, then we could go KO this with Weird Ear or an Ogerpon and then still be fine. Probably has to be a Weird Ear here. Or actually, we want it to be the Iron Leaves though, right? We always want to be attacking with Iron Leaves here. Like, it might even be correct to just research away the Weird Ear. Because, like, theoretically, I'd want Ogerpon, Iron Leaves on this situation, right? No, maybe 3 Ogerpon is enough. Maybe 3 Ogerpon is enough. But even then, it would be like Ogerpon... Well, this is going to leave play eventually. We'll figure it out. I guess they could Bravery Charm this. That would be annoying. Oh, they're actually attacking with that. Okay, so now we want a Weird Ear knockout their active. And then that sets us up for victory. That puts us on pace. So now we're just going for a Weird Ear knockout here. We do need a lot of energy, though. That is not a start towards a lot of energy. There's no energy in here. Oh, there's 1. Okay, sure. Energy. 1 time. Energy. Oh, no, I didn't add any switch cards. We need, like, Beach Courts or something. We need to play, like, some kind of switch card. I forgot to add that. So, hang on. If I'm doing 160 right now. So I could go this, get rid of these 2. Throw down this. Deal Dance. Bug catching set. Dude, what? No energy? Don't I play a billion? So we can KO their active, but the question is like at what cost are we KOing their active? I'm doing 200. I guess I just get the KO, right? We should just do it. Then we go to no energy in play. Can I recover from that? How does this work again? Okay. Their board is awkward, right? Their bench is awkward here for sure. Yeah, I forgot to add switch cards in here. We definitely should play like some amount of switch cards. Like 2 beach court, like I mentioned, right? Isn't that what I said? 2 beach court? Yeah. Knockout, I guess. Okay, those are both good cards. See, how do I can't get an attacker set up to respond to another. Well, we did like draw a little slow here, right? Like drew like a little bit slow. Maybe I just shouldn't even play do we need Iono, I guess is the question. We can play less Iono. It could be like 4 research 2 Iono. Yeah, and there's still some more cooking to be done here for sure. There's still definitely some more cooking to be done. Yeah, because I can't get a knockout this turn, right? If I did have, wait, no, I'd still whiff. I'm like an energy or 2 short. I'm an energy or 2 short. A jet energy? No. We should just play switch cards. Jet energy are like 2. Not good. We should only, I think we only want grass energy. I think we just literally only want grass energy. Now they could whiff. If they whiff this turn, we probably just win. But if they don't whiff this turn, then I feel like we're in trouble. Maybe they will though. If they whiff, we're gonna win. We're gonna win if they whiff. But did they already command energy here? They might actually be just locked. Oh, they have the switch card. Gosh, so lucky. All right, we do have the Iono, I guess, so we can Iono them down to 3. But the most I can hit them for is 200. I can only hit them for 200 damage here. Yeah, the most I'm hitting them for here is 200, which is just not enough. No, I can't even hit him for that. The most I can hit him for is like 160. I just can't hit him for that much here. So we have to like hope that they whiff off the Iono. It's like our only play here. I can't think of a better play here. Honestly, getting the last KO in this matchup is probably why we want Ursaluna. Yeah, we probably want Ursaluna just because for this matchup, getting that last knockout it'd be nice. So we have to hope this Iono has to carry us here in this situation. Okay. Ooh. Serendipity. What else do I have in here? Just energy. Gonna go ahead and do this. And then I'll Iono before I Dippity because I need Iono here no matter what. Fill up some script. What did I put on the bottom of my deck? Stretch your weird ear. I don't even need a weird ear next turn, theoretically. I'm just gonna do this. I haven't attached return yet, so we need to do that. This first. Oh, did you tell me? I'll get rid of this first for sure. Trolling out here. So we're basically just trying to be able to cycle through the deck aggressively at all points. Oh, I have to attach active. I almost forgot. That would have been so bad. All right, 180 punch. Is there like a better... But that's what I'm saying. There's no better follow-up, right? Isn't the best attacker here is still Weird Ear? Like the best hit here is Weird Ear. How much would the double turbos make a difference though for the Weird Ear? They would make a pretty big difference, right? In this situation. Going after my Dippity, I guess. Seems fine. Oh, did it happen? Did they whiff? This could be it. No. With Drago, is it better to go first when blind? Yeah. You like only go second against Raging Bolt, I think. It's just an argument to go second against Charizard, but you probably just go first against Charizard because you just run over them. So I'm already knocked out, so I'm living off Iono again, which I guess is fine. We just have to live off Iono, whatever. Just never lucky, I guess. I have one stretcher left. Maybe I'm discrediting the double turbo energy a little bit. Because if we had like 3 Ogerpon in play, 120. We just need like a... Oh, but now they have this. How do I win now? I have to like prime this, right? I have to like Iono plus prime KO that. Okay, that has to be my win condition now. Okay, I'm down for it. And well, I do Iono them to 1, right? And that's probably why I want Beach Courts as well, so we can replace stuff like this. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. I don't have any way to bump their stadium though, so if they draw well off the stadium, I just cooked, I guess. I mean, we go through our deck super aggressively, so finding double turbo energy wouldn't be that difficult, to be honest. Yeah, finding double turbo energy would not be that difficult at all. Although I probably could have just played the Nest Ball here, to be honest. What do we have left? I might need a boss, so I don't really want to hit the stop. Do I have ways to find energy in the deck though? I don't even know if I do. Like that, 6, right? They could put up a Raging Bolt in the act. No, they'd always send up a 1. Well, no. No, I mean, that should be fine. I mean, I could just go all in because screw it. Oh, no, now they could KO me with... No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay, I know. I don't know if I probably shouldn't have played the Superior there, to be honest. The Superior play there was probably bad. But we'll see. I have a boss in hand, so I'm just gonna hit this now. I know I have one boss that I can protect. Oh god, I lit it. I could Dippity here. If they Iono me though, I know there's a boss in the cards there. Oh, I still have Star Alchemy. I didn't even use it. I forgot about that. Okay, we're chilling. Honestly, double heavy ball might be correct in here because like pricing an Ogerpon sucks. Like, imagine if we just like, well, if this got KO'd, imagine if we had 4 Ogerpon and played the whole game alongside Fez and Dippity, which makes you think the Mew EX also isn't that good, to be honest. Because our bench feels like it literally wants to be 4 Ogerpon, right? Like it feels like our bench literally wants to be 4 Ogerpon. All right, I can work with that. If our bench wants to be 4 Ogerpon, then I feel like... Instead of Beach Courts as well, we could play Switch cards. That would be not bad. Uh-oh, here we go. Wait, did they sequence that weirdly? No, because they hit the thing off the... What'd they hit off that? Oh, they hit the energy retrieval off that. Yeah. No Sada, no Sada. Their sequence still seem a little bit weird there, though, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's not as weird as I'm making it out to be. How many Sada do they even have left? 2? The judge. Them playing the Earthen Vessels feels a little weird. But I guess maybe they have the 3rd Ogre Pawn. Unless they're slow rolling. No. Is it coming down to the last Ogre Pawn? Bruh. The last pawn. Catcher stall. Need more monsters to try and get all 4 pawn out. I mean, there's not really any other good Pokemon search left to play, though. There's no other good Pokemon search to play. We're playing literally all the good Pokemon search. The next best inclusion would be a second heavy ball, I think, just in case we prize one. Which I think we maybe should do. All right, so we got to make a couple changes here. Got to make a couple changes. The bug catching sets in this game felt super lackluster, but we need to try a couple more games out for sure. We need to try a couple more games out with them for sure.